RealMicahrose back with another video. In this episode, we're going to hear from our WWE champion, AJ Styles. I am sick and tired of getting disrespected as a champion, going to have to defend my title night in and night out. Oh wait, it's Rob Van Dam, and what he's challenging AJ Styles to a one-on-one match here tonight. And that match is actually going to come up next. The Raw GM match is going to be up next. It's going to be RVD versus AJ Styles. Can't wait to catch you there. Should be a great match. RealMicahrose back with another video. So AJ Styles ended up getting challenged by Rob Van Dam to a singles match. We're going to see where this heads. I hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to be having some more promos later on in the match, or later on in the show, I should say. And without further ado, we're going to get things started with Rob Van Dam taking on AJ Styles. It should be a great match, back and forth, high flying. And AJ Styles is actually our champion. He's our WWE champion. He's the WWE champion, holding the WWE championship that was held by The Rock, Stone Cold, The Undertaker, Triple H. So that title. You will be able to see it during his entrance. But without further ado, we're going to get this show started. Also, I guess they got rid of the show intro. That's interesting. Alright, but we'll get into the other matches in a second. I'm gonna start this. Referee knockout. That's interesting. Alright, so this is kind of new. Alright, so AJ Styles taking on Rob Van Dam. I am not going to pick anybody in this match. I'm going to let this match go on by itself. Oh, and AJ already pushes Rob Van Dam into the referee to start the match. AJ Styles has been showing a different side of himself. He's really been feeling himself ever since he's retained his title at WrestleMania against Stone Cold Steve Austin and Seth Rollins in a triple threat match. He ended up in that triple threat match because he ended up losing against Stone Cold Steve Austin in a steel cage match. It's still a stipulation match. If Stone Cold won, he was added to the match at WrestleMania. It would become a triple threat match. And I made a steel cage because there was 1 week that AJ Styles faced Stone Cold, and they ended up getting double counted out. So instead of leaving Stone Cold out of the fray, I was like, you have another shot at AJ if you could beat him in steel cage. Because steel cage matches is you have a definite winner by the end of it. Then you could add this to the match. So Stone Cold won. He got added to the match. Nice leg drop by RVD. And after he got added to the match, he ended up losing. AJ ended up hitting a phenomenal forearm on Seth Rollins to win the match. It was a really great match at WrestleMania. If you didn't check it out, you should definitely go check it out. Nice roll up by Rob Van Dam. AJ's got to be on his toes against Van Dam. Van Dam could fly from any range, any place in the ring he could dive from. And definitely, like, when it comes to combos, there's no one better than Rob Van Dam. I mean, you have a couple people you could argue, but like you're pretty hard pressed trying to argue that statement. AJ Styles got the calf crusher, and Rob Van Dam is all in the rope break, so the referee calls for the rope break. AJ breaks the hold immediately. But he is taking a lot of damage in this match. AJ looks like it's going for the phenomenal forearm on Rob Van Dam, going for the cover. 1, 2. So basically, like what AJ was trying to get at in his promo is that he's beaten legends. He's beat Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's beat Seth Rollins. He's beat them twice in one match, and he's looking for a challenge. He hasn't really had a challenge in his words. He hasn't had a challenge for his title, and that's where Rob Van Dam comes in. 5-star frog splash by RVD. 2 count and a kick out with resiliency by AJ. But RVD has beat AJ in different promotions, but like he hasn't ever beaten him in WWE. And Rob Van Dam basically was that's what he was getting at saying without saying that he's beaten AJ other places before. Nice thrust kick by RVD right there. One of his signature maneuvers. He usually sets up the frog splash, the 5-star frog splash, but he doesn't have a finisher to go for that. AJ starting to take control of the matchup. Wheelbarrow flapjack by AJ Styles. Now working on the knee once more of Rob Van Dam. Oh, you don't see this often. Military gorilla press by RVD, but oh, moonsaults. Yeah, you definitely see that a lot from RVD. Going up top. Another 5-star frog splash. Can he pin the champion on his first night? 1, 2, 3. The referee bump wasn't enough for AJ Styles to get the win. RVD pins the WWE champion on the first night. And damn. Alright, I guess you can't just go to the next match. That's interesting how they do that. But next match we have the former women's tag team champions taking on the new women's tag team champions. So Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler are the new women's tag team champions. They won at WrestleMania to become tag team champions, and they're taking on Dakota Kai and Io Sky in a tag team match. Should be a good match. Without further ado, let's get into it. I like how they tell you who's the legal participant in the match. But Dakota Kai and Io Sky was not pinned in the matchup, so that's how we got to this. That's how we got this matchup. And without further ado, I'll see you guys during the entrances. This should be a great matchup. Here comes Dakota Kai. From Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai. Definitely somebody who wouldn't mind bending the rules every now and again to get victory. Honestly, not a bad thing to do. I mean, sometimes you gotta win by any means necessary, but honestly, sometimes it ends up rubbing people the wrong way, but sometimes you gotta do that in order to succeed. And here comes Io Sky. I don't know why they didn't have her entrance last year in the game. I wanted to give that entrance to my character Zenji, but it wasn't available. But yeah, Io Sky being accompanied by Bailey, Dakota Kai and Io Sky being accompanied by Bailey, Damage Control. They are looking to regain their women's tag team titles away from Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. For the most part, in my universe mode, women compete on both brands. If you're in a tag team, you compete on both brands for the most part. But if you're a singles competitor, you don't compete on both brands. There's one team that hasn't been assembled yet. There's going to be a storyline behind how they assemble, and it should be good. From Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades. Definitely not somebody who you would want to be in the ring with. Just knows how to dismember arms, legs, elbows. Definitely somebody who is uh, no stranger to tag team action. She is a former women's champion, and now she is a two-time women's champion. And here comes Ronda Rousey, her tag team partner. Yeah, Ronda Rousey. There's a lot you could say about her. But one thing that is undeniable about Ronda Rousey is she'll probably never give up. I know I have a couple of people on here who like Ronda Rousey. I don't see too much in Ronda Rousey, but it's nice that some people like her because I like having differing opinions on here. Superman punch, a vertical Superman punch right there by Shayna Baszler only gets a 2 count. Referee getting the count ready, 5 count ready in case disqualification needs to be administered. And a Revolution knee by Shayna Baszler. Trying to get back in the match with Dakota Kai. And Ronda Rousey and Io Sky are battling outside of the ring. Just sends Shayna Baszler out of the ring. Going for the back suplex is Shayna Baszler. And where is Bailey going? Like I said, working on the elbows. She works on the elbows, the arms, the legs. She doesn't really work on the head, but unless she's doing her finisher, Takashita clutch. Or can Ronda try by Dakota Kai, but she gets caught into a power bomb by Shayna Baszler, and the referee is at 7. Referee getting close to there. She's at an 8 count, or he's at an 8 count. Excuse me. Referee still giving it a little bit of leniency, and Io Sky trying to grab Shayna Baszler, but no, to no avail. Oh, and she just decides to get a cheap shot in, and that gives Dakota Kai the advantage she needs to hit a super kick. But Shayna gets a hot tag over to Ronda, who gets drop kicked immediately by Dakota Kai, but tripped up. Pin cover by Ronda. 1, and she powers out at 1. This Dakota Kai. Elbow to the face of Dakota Kai. Still coming up later, we have the premier athletes in action. That is Austin Theory and Shelton Benjamin. They're a tag team. They were a tag team last year, but mostly Austin Theory was a singles competitor because he had to defend his United States Championship. Now they're a full-fledged tag team. They're going to be taking on RK Bro, Randy Orton, and Matt Riddle. So stay tuned for that. If I don't get that match shown in part 1, we're going to have a part 2. We have about 6 matchups on this card for this week. John Cena, our United States champion, is going to also be in action later tonight. What a knee strike by Ronda Rousey. What a spine buster by Ronda Rousey. But she can't follow it up because Io Sky is right there. Trying to use the power game on Ronda, but to no avail. Io Sky back suplex by Ronda, and she gets a count for 1. And now Ronda going for the armbar on Io Sky. She's dangerously close to that rope break. But Dakota Kai gets in there right before Io Sky could do it. Could tap out. And she helps her partner out. Possum pin right there by Io Sky catching Ronda Rousey off guard, but she can't get a pinfall as Ronda kicks out. Irish whip by Ronda. Too slow to grab her, so they end up bumping into each other. Double foot stomp. And now palm strikes by Shayna Baszler outside the ring. Can't really see what Io Sky is doing, but she just knocked down Ronda. A Sambo hip toss. And now the rapid stomps by Ronda Rousey. And going to the top rope, you don't see that often from Ronda. But she hits a diving knee drop. And now what she's going for, probably a punch off a kick to the face of Io Sky. Spoke too soon right there. 1. And Io Sky gets the ropes. As she probably wouldn't have the energy to kick out of that maneuver. Because she has been taking a lot of damage in this match. As Ronda looks to tag Baszler, but no. Io reverses, but she gets striked from behind by Shayna Baszler. Bump handle slam. Overhead press slam by Ronda Rousey. And now Ronda's attacking Dakota Kai, hitting her with a couple of cheap shots, making sure that Io Sky does not get the tag off. Going for a cover now. And Shayna's a little slower to get Dakota, so she kicks out to her partner. Io Sky reverses Ronda's armbar. I think she was trying to go for double foot stomp, missed by Io. More palm strikes by Shayna Baszler on Dakota Kai. What a match this has been so far. Oh, and a roundhouse kick by Io Sky. And Io Sky is going to the top the way she knows how. Misses the diving moonsault. And it looks like Ronda got her up. Piper's Pit going for the cover. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2 by Io Sky. Ronda possibly setting her up for the armbar. And she got it on her. And Io Sky taps out before Dakota Kai can break it up. That's going to be the end of this matchup. Oh. Ronda getting a little too aggressive there. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler pick up the win tonight. I know the fans of Ronda Rousey are going to be happy after that post this match. But that was a solid match. We move on to our next matchup, which is the Premier Athletes Austin Theory and Shelton Benjamin taking on RK Bro, Matt Riddle, and Randy Orton, the Raw Tag Team Champions. All right. All right, so it looks like it's going to be changed to a singles match, Randy Orton versus Austin Theory. Let's see why. We'll see in a second. Without further ado, we'll catch you guys when we get to the matchup. Alright, first man to enter the match is going to be Randy Orton. And he has his championship title in hand. But he is not accompanied by Matt Riddle. One of the most sinister competitors in all of wrestling history, Randy Orton, has turned a new leaf and has since been tagging up with Matt Riddle and has taken the route of fierceness without deceit. And it has seemed to have worked for him as they have been our longest running Raw Tag Team Champions. But sometimes people could turn a new leaf, start fresh. And that is what this team right here, Austin Theory and Shelton Benjamin, look to do. Here is Austin Theory. Definitely making sure he gets his selfie in. We usually don't show entrances on Raw and SmackDown, but for the first week, because we're still getting adjusted to the entrances, we will. Oh, what a powerbomb to start the match by Austin Theory. Kinda early for that, buddy. Ain't it? Belly to belly by Randy Orton. As that powerbomb seemed to have done nothing to his back. Now Theory going for the eye rake on Orton. Oh my gosh, that looks like that hurts. DDT to follow. T-bone suplex to follows by Randy Orton. He dropped to the head of Theory. Got him up in the fireman's carry, but can't follow up. Swinging neck breaker. And Theory looking to grab a breather, but Orton not letting it happen. Got him up in a power slam catch position and throws him on the hardest part of the ring. And now following it up from stomps to the arm of Theory. Theory taking a lot of damage to start this matchup. Oh, he counters Austin Theory. Austin Theory, I don't know how he just fell on the floor right there. That was quite a glitch. But now he is down on the floor. Oh no, is Randy Orton trying to bust him open at this point? No, he's just looking to add some damage, going for the pin cover here. Kick out at 1 by Theory. As he can't seem to get Randy Orton off of him. He's going for another cover here. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Theory. Another face stomp. I mean, should I say a stomp by Randy Orton? And now setting up his apron DDT. Trademark Randy Orton. Oh no, Randy's looking to set up for the punt kick. 1, 2, and a kick out by Theory at 2. I do not know how this man just kicked out of the punt kick. I don't know if that's a smart idea to be taunting Randy Orton right now after you're just getting beat up in the match, but Theory will do him. Reversal by Orton. And now reversal by Theory. Kick to the gut, and now, what a suplex. Fisherman style by Austin Theory, and now raining on Randy Orton with some punches and a stomp to follow. That's pressed by Orton, raining down the shots. Basically saying that he's not gonna let Theory win this match. Now Randy Orton trying to get to the stomp. Reversal by Theory, now reversal by Orton. Got him in the fireman's carry position again, and again, Theory is fighting out of it. Goes for the snap suplex. Got Randy up. What's he gonna go for? Cross leg. Patella brainbuster to the knee. I mean, I don't need to say patella brainbuster and then to the knee, because that is what a patella brainbuster is. 2, and then he hits the TKO type brainbuster, and he gets the 2 count on Orton. Orton trying to get back to his feet, and he gets clotheslined out by Theory. Looking to dive on Orton. What type of maneuver is Theory gonna go for? A missile drop kick. What a clothesline by Randy Orton. Basically taking Theory's head off his shoulders. And a final cut. Swinging suplex slam by Austin Theory. But now Randy Orton fighting back. Looking to get Theory back in the ring, and he does at the 5 count. DDT again. To Theory, pin cover by Orton. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Austin Theory. Randy Orton lining up for the RKO, but he's caught by Austin Theory into a power slam. And now Austin Theory going for his patella TKO brainbuster. Could that put Orton away? 1, 2. Orton looks like he saw stars, but he somehow kicked out. The Irish Curse backbreaker by Austin Theory. And now going to the top rope once more. What's he going for now? A big splash, but he misses. Big boot by Orton. Heads up to the middle rope. Daring Austin Theory to get up. Double axe handle. And now, a couple of clotheslines by Orton. And another power slam now. That is trademark Randy Orton. The Orton stomps to follow. Lining up for the RKO, and he connects and busts open Austin Theory in the process, but he's too close to rope break. So the referee breaks the pin by Orton. What ring presence by Austin Theory to get the rope break. DDT to Orton. As both men have sustained an increased amount of damage in this matchup. Cross-legged patella brainbuster again by Austin Theory. Could he get the pinfall? 1, 2. Another kick out at 2 by Orton. Another TKO brainbuster on Orton by Theory. Could that be it? 1, 2, 3. And Austin Theory beats Randy Orton in the first night. And he misses. The post-match attack by Randy Orton is thwarted by Theory. And somehow, ironically, the heel is getting cheered in this story. And the face is somewhat getting booed or deterred. Alright, so next matchup we have is Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair ended up becoming the last person that get eliminated in the Elimination Chamber. But she, since then she has been on an upward battle trying to get back to the Raw Women's Championship because she lost her opportunity when she faced Becky Lynch at Fastlane, and since then she's been trying to get back to the Raw Women's Championship because Becky Lynch is our champion. She ended up facing Asuka in a main event. I believe it was the main event, of WrestleMania, and she beat Asuka in a submission match, and she retained her title. She's had that title since probably Royal Rumble, and or probably before then. It's been a while since she's been champion. Um, but now Bianca Belair is gonna face the debuting Rhea Ripley in her first match ever in Universe mode. But as far as doing this match, we'll do this in part 2. I hope you enjoyed part 1. Just remember health and prosperity, peace and tranquility. Just remember those 4 things, and everything will be splendid. And also remember, be a catcher and not a follower. Plus, be patient, stay focused. It's the best way to stay afloat. And remember, you are the champion of your journey. However you dictate your world, that's how it's going to play out for you, whether good or bad. Just remember that, and I'll catch you in part 2. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, day, or whatever time this hits your YouTube screen.
Hop in the car, watch it go vroom, vroom. I told him